What it do is your boy A-Tone. Welcome to Stick Talk 101 with your man's A-Tone. How you doing today, Ms. B?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I can't complain. Ain't nobody listening no way. What we got going on today?
Well, today's topic is basically going to be an introduction to
Okay.
the new page.
All
Can
right.
you share with the subscribers what they have to look forward to?
Okay. Stick Talk 101 is pretty much the cousin of Stick Talk 100. I'll be answering emails and questions that I get on Stick Talk 101, even going live on here and answering a lot of questions. But this page is pretty much when I'm out of town and going state to state, talking to different cigar owners, different cigar general managers, and pretty much entrepreneurs, you know what I mean? And getting a description of what they do, you know what I mean? And we also doing like paid promotions and stuff like that for different brands.
Okay, so it's not strictly based on cigars, will it?
No, it's pretty much based on entrepreneurship, you know what I mean? And helping people push their brand out, and then we're using what we do to help them promote what they got going on.
Okay, so what motivated you to want to start this Stick Talk 101?
Well, the thing is with Stick Talk 100, you know what I mean? Stick Talk 101 pretty much is what I use to, you know, that people got those questions that they may forgot to ask if we're on Stick Talk 100. You know what I mean? And answer the questions in any way I can help possible with them helping what they're trying to do with a YouTube page or whatever as I'm going on the journey that I'm going on. I'm not the one that holds that information back. I like to share whatever I learn, you know what I mean? Because it benefits me none trying to hog it to myself. You know?
Okay.
Never been that kind of person.
Okay, so what's your vision for this page?
For Stick Talk 101 or Stick Talk 100?
For 101.
Stick Talk 101 is my give back page. You know, this is the page that I'm giving back. You know what I mean? That if you email me, if you's like, what made you do it or whatever, that I can answer those questions, that I can help you with. You know, that's what it is. It's the give back page. And also not just that, going different places and meeting different people and sharing that experience.
Okay. So when you say one on one, this will be you interviewing a business owner or potentially sitting down with one other person and you guys just exchanging information.
Yeah, or me exchanging information, or me trying to learn what it is that they got going on. Okay. You know what I mean? That I can spread to help other people. Say, for example, if somebody's trying to open their own cigar bar, if I'm talking to an owner, I'm going to get those questions for you so you'll be able to, you know, get an understanding of how you do it and the pros and cons behind it.
Okay.
You know?
Sounds good. So what are you smoking on today?
Right now I'm smoking on a Perdomo Immenso Sun-Grown Maduro. I know it sounds like a lot, but the more you start to learn about cigars and the piece behind it, you'll get it.
Okay. Nice. All right. So what about your co-host? Will he be joining you?
Hold on before you go into that part, and let y'all know I'm not paid sponsored by Perdomo. It's just what I like to smoke right now. Okay. Okay. Now, what was your question?
What about your co-host? Can we expect to see him on Stick Talk 101?
Yeah, we'll expect to see him if he's able to make those trips. You know what I mean? The times he's able to make those trips. But if not, then I have to go out there and do it because the business don't stop. You know what I mean? It has to keep going no matter what.
Okay. All right. Well, we do have a few questions from our subscribers. Would you like to get into a couple of them now?
Let's do it. And we only gonna speak the truth over here. That's it. You may not like what I'm saying. You may not like. I'm just going off of my opinion. And what's the disclaimer that they use? Allegedly, just so people don't do no bull. But these are my personal opinion and how I feel about the situation. So don't take it personal. You got your own opinion, and we're entitled to our own. What we got?
Okay. What makes you stand out in a crowd?
I would say not being like the crowd. I'm the kind of person that if everybody goes left, I'm going right. I'm not worried about right because even if it's the wrong way, I'm still going to learn something from it. Most people go, it's like they swim with whatever the fish go because, all in that one direction instead of going upstream. I'm the upstream kind of guy because 9 times out of 10, the blessing is on the other end, not the way everybody else is going. So I'm a unicorn.
Okay.
In Bible terms, I'm the rhino.
So have you always been that way? Did you just become that way when you became an adult? Or were you at some point ever a follower?
I've never been a follower. I always been a solo. I call it solo dolo. I always been a solo. Anybody that knows me, if you seen me, you saw me riding by myself. Whatever I did, you saw me doing by myself. Cause can't nobody tell on me but me, and I ain't telling on me. Not to say I'm doing something wrong, but I'm just never a crowd person. I go my own way.
What life lesson have you learned the hard way?
Oh, that's a good one. What life lesson have I learned the hard way? I learned the hard way that every just because you have a dream, everybody don't have the same dream. They got the same. They may have a motive behind what you're doing. So you may love fishing, or you may love, just say for example, you may love doing music. That's something that you love. Some people just do it because they seeing what they can get out of the end, at the ending of it. Some people may just doing it because it's something to do. You know what I mean? So I've learned that. I've learned that what God gives you is for you. You know what I mean? And you can't stop because they do. You know what I mean? And no matter what, you got to keep pushing forward. You know, that's pretty much it.
All right.
You got to go your own way. You got to do what you got to do because, hey, just because somebody doing something with you don't mean they doing it with you. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that tag along. It's a lot of people that just do what they got to do. They play the role till you get where you need to get. But it is what it is.
All
Just
right.
know God give you foresight, and you should be able to see it. Just you don't stop. No Diddy. Take that. Take that.
Okay. Have you made space in your life for what you want?
What do you mean? Like,
So,
give me a example.
so let's say, for example, if you want a larger house,
Mm-hmm.
have you made space in your life to get that larger house?
I've learned this. Like whatever I want, or make what you say making space for. Oh, God always gives you a preview of what it could be. So I already see it ahead of time of what it is. My job is just to find out how to get there and be consistent at what I'm doing to get there. I already visualized everything that I'm doing right now. So yes, that would be the answer. It's bigger than a house. It's bigger than that. I'm thinking network. I'm thinking of, using this platform to help family members with their pages and build them something so they can have some type of financial, independency about themselves. But it's only gonna catch on to the people who believe in what you're saying or want to put the work in to get what you're saying. Because don't nothing come easy. You know what I mean? But consistency always pay off.
If you could give someone in your life a star on the Walk of Fame, who would it be?
Probably be my moms and pops. And the reason that would be is because without them, there's no me. And you can keep it cut and dry as that.
Okay, pretty cool.
It's cut and dry. Without them, it ain't no me, so we wouldn't even be having the conversation or the question.
Yeah.
So
would you say that you have a close relationship with your parents?
yeah, I would say that. Yeah, I do. You know what I mean? When you as you get older and you start to learn and you become a man or a woman or whatever it is that your gender is, and you become that, you start to realize the sacrifices that they made for you. You may not agree with them at the moment or at the time that they were saying it, but now you find yourself saying the same thing to your kids. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I mean? My mom is like my breath. Once I get her out of that afraid to do everything, she's gonna experience a side of life that she ain't never seen. Well, my pops, he always on the move. You know what I mean? I be thinking I'm going somewhere, he always gone. So, you know what I mean? That's the part, that I love. So yeah,
Okay.
that they would be it.
That is awesome. That's awesome. What's one job that you would do if you weren't paid for it? Something that you're really passionate
Right
about.
now, I'm passionate. Whether it be music, whether it be this page, whether it be this, I'm passionate about anything that I could do that helps somebody else. You know what I mean? If me doing this podcast or whatever is showing people how to come out of their comfort zone and try something different, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't realize, you may look at this podcast like he's just on here talking, don't realize it could change your life if you're consistent at it. You know what I mean? You won't have to do a 9 to 5. You won't have to do none of that if you're consistent at it. So that's what I'm trying to show. It's like, you know what I mean? I'm no different than nobody else. I just believe in me. So once you get that, I believe in me and God got me. You know what I mean? A lot of people say, I believe God got me. No, you don't. When you believe God got me, it's like you can sit on that chair and flop down and know that chair gonna hold you. Have that same mentality when you believe on God. That faith is a mother. And when you exercise faith, it's real deal, man. Like faith is not knowing something is gonna be there, but you believe it's gonna be there. So that's what it is. I just want people to see me. I'm a behind the scene dude. I've never been in front of the camera. Well, I do my music and video stuff like that, but I'm not a in the front need to be seen kind of person. I love being behind the scenes, but when it comes to my dream, I got to step out there, whether I want to be out there or not, because I'm thinking long term as far as my kids being able to take over or keep doing. You know what I mean? So if it takes me to step out and get in front of this camera, that's what I got to do. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much what it is.
Okay. All right. Well, we want to do one of our GMS questions, grown man scenario questions.
We'll do a grown man scenario on Stick Talk, one-on-one with A-Tone. Let's do it.
101. Okay. A young lady and a guy, they go out on a first date, and they really have a good time. He wants to take her out on a second date, and when he asks her, she says yes, she will go, but he will need to pay her.
Wait. Rewind that part again. Now, say it again. I got to get focused. I got to get focused. That doesn't sound right. Go ahead.
So they go out on the first date, have a good time. He wants to take her out on the second date, and she's interested in going, but he needs to pay her.
She a stripper or a prostitute? What the hell?
No.
That's what it sounds like.
She sent him a cash app for $2,500.
Wait, she sent him? For him to send her? Or
yeah, for him to, yeah.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
For him to pay her the $2,500, because when she goes out on a date, that is taking her from her work and causing her to lose money. So from her perspective, she could have earned the same amount of money while she was out on that date. So she doesn't mind going, but she still wants to make her money too. He does not want to go if he has to pay for her time and then also pay for the date wherever they're going. So from her perspective, she gave him a discount because she typically would charge about $4,000. So what advice would you give to him?
He don't need no advice. He already said it ain't popping. First of all, that sounds like a cash proposal, like you a stripper or a prostitute or something like that. First of all, everybody forget the money aspect of it. Time is valuable on anybody's end because you can't get it back. So what if I go out on a date with you and you hold up, wait a minute, or act like a B, and I just wasted time I can't get back in my life? And first of all, who paying for a date? That sounds, crazy right there. So she'd just be sitting at home, going to figure it out, going to find whatever guppy, simp, or whoever you feel that you need to find, because it ain't me. It ain't that serious.
Well, you want to give the advice to him because he really likes this.
No, he got the advice. He said he's not paying. He got it. He's smart. Ain't nothing I can really tell him because he already said it. I'm not gonna wait to go on a date. First of all, you ain't working every day, so hit me up on a day that you don't work. So we ain't got to worry about what your fee is, because it sounds like you got a fee. So if you paying 4,000 or 2,500, so you must saying you putting out. There ain't no need to go on the motherfucking date. Yeah. I'm just saying. Are you paying a dude $25,000 to $4,000 to go on a date?
Absolutely not.
All right, so he got the right idea. She need her ass kicked.
So, do you think there's anything that he can do to convince her otherwise?
Find somebody else to go on a date with. Hey, let's be blunt. We ain't got time to play. We don't play over here. We gonna be truthful about it. Find somebody else to go on a date with. You know what I mean? That's a slap in the face for saying that to somebody. But it is what it is. Okay. Appreciate the questions, Miss B. You're always on point. And I really love to thank y'all, for tuning in to Stick Talk 101 with A-Tone. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, share to Stick Talk 101 on YouTube. Also to Stick Talk 100 with my boy, Tonius Caponius. Make sure you subscribe and share that too. And we also would like to, give prayers out to his family, because it's a situation in his family that happened that we weren't able to do Stick Talk 100 today. So with that being said, we appreciate y'all. This A-Tone.
Miss your girl, Miss B.
Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Send all y'all questions and whatever you need, we'll have it on the show, because I'm here to answer. With that being said, deuces.